I'm giving you 7 reasons why you should love running. Plus, at the end of the video, I'm sharing the recipe for my favorite pre-run snack. It's good. Number 1, realize what you're doing is really good for you. I know that sounds very basic, but it is that simple. This activity has tremendous benefits. Longer lifespan, better sleep quality, more confidence, boosting your immunity, reducing your risk of certain diseases, and improved mental health. Second, every single person is gonna have a different beginning when it comes to running. Take everything you've heard about running, throw it out. It doesn't matter what your pace is, it doesn't matter what distance you could run, you are a runner. Set goals and be patient, and keep setting goals. Write them down, look at that every day. You have a mission to why you're running, and that's gonna help you. Sign up for a race, gives you a time frame, it gives you a goal. 3, let's get into running. You need to warm up, you need to ease into your runs. One of the main reasons people hate running is because they go out too fast, they're not prepared, and they stop too early. Whatever expectation you've put in your mind for what that run's gonna be, you don't achieve. And it's just because you're not putting the right steps in place. You need to have some active stretches, some active movements before you run. When you start running, when you start moving, that should be the slowest you move throughout that entire run segment. Number 4, use an app because they can track your runs, you could log everything, and it's a great way to track your progress. That is all awesome, but that is not why I'm telling you to use an app. There are 2 apps that I think are really great. Strava is the first one. So Strava is like Instagram, but for running. Your run is your post, and you're able to comment and interact with people to whatever settings that you put out. There is such a community aspect to it. Runners are just super engaged with one another. This is the hub to do so. The second is Nike Run Club. And the main reason is Nike Run Club's guided runs. So their guided runs are a voiceover from a coach, athlete, public figure, celebrity, you name it. There's a bunch of people on there.
I'm Chris Bennett, Nike Plus Run Club Global Head Coach. And today, we've got a whole lot of fun coming your way.
And they'll give you advice throughout the run, they'll tell stories, and it makes the experience of running better, and sometimes it makes it go by faster. And the other reason the Nike Run Club app is great leads me into my next point. Switch things up. So you always hear from people, running is so boring, it's so boring. Yeah, it's boring if you do the same thing over and over. So the reason Nike Run Club is great, because on top of all those guided runs, they have different types of runs. They have speed runs, tempo runs, fartleks, long runs. Trying different things is gonna make it feel fresh. Also with switching things up, try different routes, try different places, take a left instead of a right, go drive somewhere once a week that you really love and run there. Run in different places. It's gonna feel like you're exploring. And the last thing with switching it up is if you're able to, run with other people, run with friends, find a local run club in your town or city. Number 6, invest in the equipment. I think running is so great and one of the best activities because the barrier to entry is so small. There's so many other sports where the cost of the equipment is why people don't do it. With running, you just need one thing. You need running shoes. And when you're getting running shoes, don't buy them online. Go to a local store that specializes in running equipment and get sized for the right pair of shoes. What they can do is they can look at your foot and they can see how you strike the ground. They can assess the arch of your foot, if you have a high arch or a low arch. All of this helps them decide what pair of running shoes is best for you. What keeps you healthy, what keeps you running, and after 250 to 300 miles, retire those shoes and get new ones. And that app before Strava, you can log how many miles are in those shoes. Commit to just getting the running shoes. Ease into it, start to love the sport, and then invest more as you start to enjoy it more. Number 7, and probably the best one, every run has a purpose. And I think this is one of the most beautiful things about running is that it's more than just a physical activity. So it might be relieving stress, relieving anxiety, just freeing your mind, exploring a new area, getting outside, getting some natural energy. So before you run, just think to yourself, what's the purpose of this run? What am I looking to get out of it?
Oh, and y'all thought I forgot about the recipe. No, I didn't forget. All right, half a cup of peanut butter or sunflower butter. I like the sunflower butter, but we ran out. 1/4 cup of honey, a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 2 1/4 teaspoons of chai spice blend, 1 cup of quick cooking oats, 3 to 4 tablespoons of oat flour, 1/4 of a cup of chia seeds and flax seeds, 1/4 of a cup of cacao nibs. This recipe was inspired by the vegan8.com, and I just added little tweaks to it, little tweaks, but that's their recipe. It's awesome. If you like the video, please consider liking and subscribing. It mean the world to me. Alrighty, peace.